long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Rodgers now on first down. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Chris Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
4th down. Here's Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yards to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And as a result, possession switches hands. On first down, Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a play fake. Rodgers. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Here's Wilson. Finds Hines again for the completion. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A good first down call as a screen. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Now Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hines. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
On first down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Soldier Field. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On play action, it's Rodgers. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers trying to lay one up deep. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Rodgers again now. And that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. but we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. It's Williams on the catch. And some room to maneuver. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, Johnson. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. Chris Johnson from 6 yards away. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the... Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 16. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Hey, 626.
Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
To throw is Rodgers. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. Now another timeout called for by the offense So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Rodgers to throw once more. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's got it for a Panther touchdown. Mike Wallace.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Here we go, strike! Cougar 19!
First play, first throw coming for Vic. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Vic Williams brings it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Vick now. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Michael Vick.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. And this is caught by Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Vick to throw it. Touchdown, Packers. Tony Gonzalez, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On 1st down, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On play action. Now Rodgers. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Mike Williams
from 21 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And some room to roam now. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Vick will look to throw on first down. Going up top. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Vick readies to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw, Vick steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. He's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Rodgers again now. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Rodgers' throw complete here to Waller.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. That's Wallace. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd down at 5.
Now a first carry for their fullback. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Rodgers now to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that long corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And again, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at Lambeau. 6 yards left on second down. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. The first down carry here for Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now it's Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Rodgers, a free play. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Rodgers going to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. Gano's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Vick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Vick. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch.
Now Michael Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Vick to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territories. They need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.